There, welcome to Play Tennis Practice Yoga. My name is Margaret Bannon. I teach both tennis and yoga. And today I'm joined by Janet Clark, longtime student of PTBY. She's going to help me with this drill today where we're going to work on some split stepping that can be done in your initial warm-ups, your mini tennis, your short court, whatever you want to call it. And this can be taken into all of your other drills, and hopefully it becomes a little more automatic into your play. So this drill is going to be very helpful in watching the ball and jump starting your footwork, working towards those happy feet that we want in tennis, and reacting to the next incoming ball. If you find this video helpful, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel as we release videos every Tuesday for Yoga for Tennis Tuesdays. And with that said, let's get to what we're working on today. So we're going to make that Yoga for Tennis connection by working from the ground up. So in feeling the feet, we'll be able to feel exactly where we are in the moment, nowhere else. We fix our eyes to that incoming ball for the moment the ball leaves our hitting partner's strings. In yoga, we would call this technique drishti, really focusing on our eyes on a single point of attention, and that helps us to drown everything else out. And in doing these two main things, we're able to tap into our potential, having fewer distractions out on the court. So I love to do this as a warm up, as if we're setting an intention for our practice with that split stepping. And in doing that, it becomes more automatic as time goes on, anytime, or rather, we want to be doing this anytime our opponent is hitting the ball. We want to react with those split steps to jumpstart the footwork. So with that said, let me explain the drill that we're going to do here today, Janet and I. So we're going to be hitting our little mini tennis. We're going to start off with two little split steps each time we see our hitting partner about to hit the ball. So if you're not sure what a split step is, I'll come a little more forward and maybe I'll stand a little sideways here. A split step is when you're on the balls of your feet. So it's a little hop. You're not hitting your full foot to the ground. You're barely coming off the ground, but it's a little hop to jump start the footwork. So as I hit with Janet, as I see that she's about to hit the ball, I'm going to give two little hops. She's going to do the same when she sees me about to hit the ball. And the idea is once we've done that for a period of time, maybe, I don't know, a minute or so, could be longer when you're doing this on your own, then we drop it down to one split step, which is what happens. That's what we want to have happen. And then it feels like you have all the time in the world. So we're using the drill of the two split steps so that by the time we get to the one split step, which is what we're looking for ultimately, it feels like you have more time. Okay, so let's go ahead and demonstrate this. So as Janet sees me feeding this very first ball, she's going to give me two little split steps. I'm going to do the same thing when I see that she's about to hit. So if you find that you're not reacting quick enough, it could happen that you start your split stepping as you see your hitting partner beginning their forward swing. So typically speaking, we'll say the split step happens as your opponent strikes the ball, but you might have to give yourself that heads up if you're not reacting quick enough. So as she's about to hit it, I'm going to do two little split steps. She's doing the same as she sees me hitting that ball. So two little split steps as she hits. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not coming off the ground very high, but that sets the stage for all of my other footwork. And because I'm looking for her to make contact with that ball, I'm sure that I'm actually watching the ball. And you know that's one of my favorite things to work on. So now we're going to transition to one split step. So same drill. Now I'm going to give one little split step as I see she's about to make contact with that ball. Should feel like I have much more time now to take those footsteps that follow the split step. All right, you ready, Janet? All right, so she's going to give me one little split step as I strike the ball. I'm going to do the same. And then after that one little split steps, we take all of those little split steps, or sorry, additional steps that happen after the split step. So as she hits, I'm going to split step once, and then I'm going to take some additional steps based on what I see. So if I really watch that ball, I don't have to think about it too much. I just react. So last one or two here. Little split step as she hits. And you get the idea. You can see how it's a good warm up because you're getting going. I can even feel my breath getting a little more rapid as I do this as I'm speaking to you. And so that's basically the drill. 2 split steps to prepare, 1 split step to practice what you're ultimately working towards every time your opponent hits the ball. Thank you for watching. Please check out our other videos on court and on the mat. I have a couple of other great short court videos that can be practiced as warm-ups. This is great to set the intention for the rest of your practice. Ask yourself, what are you actually practicing when you walk out on court? And I hope to see you here on my channel for future practices. Happy practicing.